Hey, what it be like? It's your boy KQKC Boxing. Oh yes, the welterweight division is heating up. Top dog, I'm gonna say, is Errol Spence, and I do not blame Errol Spence for everything he said Saturday night. Now, as the title goes, Terrance Crawford, jealousy of Spence, now is coming out. You know why? See, he won't admit it, Terrance Crawford, but Errol Spence is a better fighter than Terrance Crawford. Terrance Crawford don't have the IQ like Errol Spence has. Errol Spence works harder than Floyd Mayweather. Errol Spence has a IQ, a ring IQ, out this world. He's more like a Mayweather collecting that data in the first couple rounds. He knows what you got. He knows what you're coming with. And we ain't gonna talk about the chin he has. So, I don't know why some people have Terrance Crawford pound for pound, but Earl was right. Look who he had fought. Jeff Horn, sure, he was a champion, but look what type of champion he was. You know, I could beat Jeff Horn. I mean, come on. And Terrance Crawford weighed $105. And Bomac had a nerve to talk about how he letting himself go because he weighed 200 pounds. His walking around weight is 150 something anyway. But come fight night, you ain't gonna say that. Come fight night, Earl is ready. Come weigh in, Earl is ready. He is the truth. He is the body snatcher. Now, don't get it twisted. This is not a bias station, and this is not an Errol Spence channel. This is Facts channel. It is what it is. True enough, Terrance Crawford turned pro before Earl did. Earl was an Olympian. You know, they didn't medal that year. But ask every last one of his teammates, who do you think would be successful in the pros? And who do you think worked the hardest? Every last one said Errol Spence Jr. Now, sure, Terrance Crawford was a little hoodlum growing up in the hood. Why? Earl was doing great and good things. So, let's keep it real. See, the reporters not gonna, the real reporters is not gonna ask questions and say things like I'm saying it. I told you, I'm not with the LDBC, but I respect them, and I hope they respect me. This is a new channel with new ideas, and this is a new media world where you speak your mind because you have what? Freedom of speech. And I'm going to speak it. I seen Terrance Crawford fight. Sure, he can pack him in Nebraska. Of course, they ain't got shit going on in Nebraska. Cornhuskers, that's about it. That is about it. And Nebraska is right over the bridge from Council Bluff, Iowa, as I mentioned. Prejudice City. Now that was, now let me say this, that was over 15 years ago when I was there. But I doubt it would change that much, because the same people that called me nigger in Council Bluff, Iowa, they was going across the bridge to Nebraska. So don't tell me, and I could look at Terrance Crawford and tell he's a guy from the streets. But right now he's on the wrong side of the street, just like Earl Spence said. And no, Earl wasn't drunk. But like one of my subscribers said, hey, I like this new Earl Spence too. Sure, he's quiet. He's mild-mannered. He's not wild like Terrance Crawford. You know. And you know what? And what's so funny about it, Terrance Crawford, you know, took a back seat to the most important fighters like Pacquiao and Lomachenko. And you think Bob care about you? He's an old school promoter. And don't you think for a minute that you make more than Earl Spence. Hello, Al Heyman is his advisor. So he's going to make more than you automatically just by sitting down. He make more than you. So we're not going to get into the money issues. But everybody know Earl Spence make big bucks. Al Heyman give him $3 million just to take a fight, not counting the purse. See, but Bob Arum, he ain't going to do that. That's why a lot of people leave Bob Arum. Like Floyd Mayweather. Like Mikey Garcia. Oh, I could go on and on. But sometimes when you blind and you got $1 in your pocket and you're not used to it, because no disrespect to his mother or family or whatever, but they wasn't educated as far as for a top-notch job. And what I mean by educated, I'm not talking about graduating from grammar school, not talking about graduating from high school. I'm talking about with a master's degree, with a doctorate's degree. My daughter's getting her doctorate's degree as we speak. I didn't get it. No, I didn't. But it's not about me. It's about Terrance Crawford. If you're gonna talk the talk, you better walk the walk. All that switching left and right, that shows that it's not talent. What it is you're confused. And one of your 5 coaches is not man enough to stand up and say, look, you're going to have to start fighting Orthodox. Because all that switching is just showing you uncoordinated. Because you haven't really fought a hard fight. You never been in there with someone and showed true grit. Oh yeah, Earl has. With Kell Brook. That's just one. Then you're going to talk about Chris Argyri. Oh, he a kickboxer. How long was he a kickboxer? Everybody was pretty much something before they started, except for Earl. Earl grew up boxing. Floyd grew up boxing. You was a thug. Then you got into boxing. Shall I go on? Sean Porter was a football player. Then he got into boxing. Deontay Wilder, he was a football player. Then he got into boxing. Half of your champions, which is on Al Heyman's side, most of them are champions, was something before they was boxers. You had the very few elite that grew up boxing. You talking about Adrian Broner? He's an asshole. But that's one thing about Adrian Broner. He would go for it. He was He was a great fighter till all the money went to his head. Then he turned into an asshole. But when you talk about Errol Spence, put respect on that name. That's right. Because he fought whoever wanted to fight him. He called out everybody. And you know what? He's the boogeyman of the welterweight division. Face it. So, therefore, everybody knows that. So, that's why I'm so high on Errol Spence. Number one, he's a great guy, personally. He's not wild. You won't see him doing some crazy shit in the news. You won't see him doing stupid shit on an interview. You don't see him interviewing with every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Unprofessional people. Put it that way. He has one coach, one trainer. He listened to one guy that been his trainer in his corner ever since he was young. He had some defensive issues coming out of the Olympics when he first turned pro. And he improved that tremendously. He had determination to go over to another country and fight for the IBF. And he took it. And he broke his eye socket. Have you ever broke anything on anybody's body while you was boxing? No. Why? Because they was cream puffs. That's why. Oh yeah, I'm going to tell it like it is. Anybody don't like it, I'm sorry. Errol Spence Jr. in my book, KQKC Boxing, is the number one pound for pound in the welterweight division. He is the most feared man in the welterweight division. Not Terrance Crawford. Terrance Crawford don't even hit hard. Look how skinny he is. Earl, without being in shape, would blow his chest away. Not alone break his ribs. How would you prepare for a fight against him? Which I would love to see. Because all them shenanigans and all that running and shit, Earl comes forward. And sooner or later, because you can't do that all 12 rounds unless you just fucking in shape. Oh yes, I would love to see that. And don't go toe to toe with Earl, because if you hit him, he gonna laugh it off, then he get pissed and knock your ass out, or maybe break a rib or eye socket. Don't say he haven't fought anybody. Sparring don't count. Sparring, we don't talk about sparring. But as a lot of people, what happened in sparring with the truth, as far as being loud, unprofessional, using Twitter like the president uses it to diminish people, you're not getting a fight that way. And all that is jealousy. I told maybe 3 people that has boxing channels, watch how Terrance Crawford come out sooner or later, because everybody is so high on Errol Spence. How everybody know he's the boogeyman of the welterweight division. How everybody is ducking him. And how everybody put him before Terrance Crawford. And he gonna come out because he's jealous. His feelings are hurt. He's in his feelings. And he gonna say some stupid shit. And you know what? For a barbershop conversation, to bring that to Earl, I think was very unprofessional. I'm sorry, I gotta call it like it is, Fred. I like your channel. I actually, I'm a subscriber to your channel. And I will continue on being your subscriber. But that was the wrong move, dude. You know, that's just putting fuel on the fire. Because Earl, he had to talk about it. And you know what? Everything he said on that podium was right. Top Rank is nothing but a lot of smoke and mirrors. It's what you call an illusionist. That's what smoke and mirrors is. That's what magicians use. Oh, Terrance Crawford, he this, he that. But look who he had fought. Hell, I look good fighting him. Big Baby Miller looked good fighting him. Shit. But I'm sorry. I got to call it like I said. Now, I'm quite sure Terrance Crawford is a good guy. He's a good father. I don't know if he's married or not. Well, I'm quite sure he's a good husband. But if you listen to every one of my videos, I keep it real. If your feelings are hurt, I'm sorry, they just hurt. You send me a letter from your lawyer, I'm not going to hide. I'll make another video and say this is a punk motherfucker. He can't come into me like a man. And I will fight it, and we go in the news. That's right. I'll take it to the news. And you know what I say? I'll say this punk motherfucking Terrance Crawford, he's in his feelings because I was talking about Errol Spence and how high I am on Errol Spence and how he can beat the shit out of Terrance Crawford. So he cried and called his lawyer. That's why. And one more thing. One of your trainers, Bomac, just because you pick up some mitts don't make you a trainer. Trust me. That don't make you knowledgeable about boxing. It just doesn't. You are one of his play toys. If you put Errol Spence next to Terrance Crawford, first of all, you can see Terrance Crawford is the rough looking dude. Errol Spence is the handsome dude. I'm sorry, they just grew up different ways, that's all. There's nothing good or bad about it. I'm just saying. That's why Earl is the people's champ. That's why they love him so much. That's why when they put the camera on him at fights, everybody and their mama cheers. He's a respectful young man. So, for anyone who says that Terrance Crawford is right, no, he is not. Now, as I mentioned, I'm not a biased channel, but I can say this. Terrance Crawford might be right about Chris Algieri. Now, sure enough, Chris Algieri got on the map by being professional. And he is a technical and good boxer. He's a very good nutritionist, you know. And what I hear, he was a very good kickboxer. It doesn't matter what you did before you got to the pros. We have a lot of pro boxers that Lipinette was a kickboxer. He had more kickboxers fights than he had boxing, professional boxing fights. But Terrance Crawford might be right about that. But then again, if he is right about that, it still crosses that out to other people that Earl had fought. And that fight with Cal Brook pretty much crosses out every fight Terrance Crawford had. Because who is Jeff Horn? Jeff Horn is nobody. He's a B-level fighter. So, don't worry, Terrance Crawford. You know, your check is not going to be bigger than Earl, trust me. Your competition is not going to be bigger than Earl's. Because Earl is taking all comers. See, Earl just care about unifying the division. You just got there. You weigh $105. I don't know how you make 147. I just can't see it. You know. But it is what it is. And trust me, Earl the Truth Spence is the pound for pound welterweight champion. And that's enough said about that. And I ain't gonna say no more about it. And one more thing. I'm gonna move over to Sean Porter. He's talking about ducking already. Now, I have to agree with my man for non-international boxing. Great content today. And I have much respect for that man. And I will tell you that he's right. Now, it's all coming to light. Oh, sure, we want Earl next. Oh, yeah. When I get that WBC title, Earl's next. Then when Earl stepped into the ring and told him that, hey, look, I love your father. You know, hey, you my guy, everything, but hey, business, and I got to come home with that WBC to go with my IBF title. So let's unify and make this fight happen next. And Sean gonna say, well, you see, Jim, am I worried? Then his ass got to the dressing room and his ass thought about that shit. His ass like, whoa, wait a minute now. Hold up. Wait a minute. I just say actually that. So what they going to do, they're going to stall it. They're going to try to keep stalling. Just like we did Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn. I'm going to do Al Heyman and Kenny Porter. I'm not going to be like the Boxing Clinic or Ticket TV or whoever. I'm going to tell them what I think. And no, I ain't going to come see you. Matter of fact, you bring your ass to Chicago if you got the guts. And you come see me. K. Diddy. So, your son gonna run. We know he gonna run. We know what's gonna happen. Now, if Danny Garcia would have won, he probably would have ended up with Eddie Hearn. And probably will still end up with Eddie Hearn. And finish out his career with him. Which is okay. Why? Because he lost 2 in a row. That's why. No, I'm sorry. He beat Brandon Rios. So, he lost 2 out of 3. He lost 2 out of his last 3 fights. Now, I don't know about Fanon, but I still say, and I disagree with 78 Sports. I disagree with a lot of other people when it comes to Sean Porter fighting style. I will repeat this once again. I have done it already. And I'm going to do it again and again and again. I do not like the way he fight. Go back and look at my last 2 or 3 videos. I explicitly explain it to everyone. I do not like the way he fight. He fight using his motherfucking head. Somebody should have caught that shit before he turned pro. I don't like dirty fighting. Now, he might not intend for that to be dirty fighting, but his father or whoever else put it in his head that he have to do that to win. Why? Because he don't have the skills or the talent or the balance or the angles. He don't have the jabs. He don't have the power punches to fight any other way but rush, just like a football player. I mean, just like a football player, that's how he fight. He tackled Danny Garcia. Just like he fought Sean Porter. Just like he fought Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman and him went toe to toe, and Keith came out on top and hit him with a big ass blow and rocked him, and he hugged him like a football player, like he about to take him down like a bear. Keith Thurman said he held on to me like a big bear hug. Now, don't that remind you of a linebacker grabbing a quarterback? Only thing about it is he didn't slam him down to the floor. So don't tell me about how Sean Porter fights. So we all seen Sean Porter. Sure, he hustles. You know, what football player is not in shape? Oh yeah, he's going to be ready to fight. But he doesn't know the sweet science. He don't know the history behind this shit. He don't know about boxing. He know about brawling, mugging, bull rushing. That's not boxing. I mean, congratulations. I mean, it is what it is. He got the decision. He got the belt. Congratulations. Now watch what happens. He gonna marinate that belt to somebody, force him to take a mandatory or lose the belt. And just like we stayed on Eddie Hearn, I'm going to stay on Al Heyman. Not right now. Let him get a chance to enjoy his belt. But next year, if Al Heyman don't make a fight with him and Earl, because that's the easiest fight to make, because they both have the same management team. I mean, how easier can it be? And now the Barclays Center is officially a PBC hub, fighting hub. It was named PBC Fighting Home. It doesn't get better than that. Just like Earl Spence told Terrance Crawford, oh, y'all did a deal with ESPN. Well, hell, we did a deal with Showtime, Fox Sport Network, and Fox Network. Now, a little while ago, Terrance Crawford, promoter, tried to sue Al Heyman, along with Oscar wearing dress De La Hoya. Guess what? They asses lost. So, Terrance Crawford, your mentor, said, well, if I can't beat him, I guess I have to join him. That's what type of team you on. That's what type of side of the street you on. KQKC boxing, all I'm doing is telling the truth and keeping it real. And I'll continue on doing that. I'm sorry if you don't like it, but that's the way it T.I. is, baby. And I'm going to continue on telling it like it is. See, Bob Arum is the last of the Mohicans. The crooked Mohicans. Don King, he's history. You know, I hope Amir Ahman get the fuck away from him. Mr. Vern, look what position he put him in. And you know what? Terrance Crawford, you're going to end up leaving too. I guarantee you, if you was on the other side of the street, you would have been making way more than what you signed for. But hey, like I said, you from the hood? Psst, I'm from Chicago. The headquarters of all gangs. And I can swear up or down, you look like one of these gangsters' disciples I knew years ago. I mean, no, hey, I'm not talking about you. You know, no meanness attended or nothing. It's just that you remind me of this guy. You know, he was dark-skinned and lips black and scar. I mean, you know, I'm not saying you're an ugly dude or nothing, but he wasn't the handsome type of dude. Everybody knew he was a rough rider, put it that way. And people stayed away from him. But KQKC subscribers, you got to understand, when fighters get in their feelings, they go to Twitter and they try to hurt the ones that's on top feelings. And Barbershop Conversation should have stayed out of that shit. He should have let maybe somebody from Team Spence show him that, or let him hear that when he get a chance, and just do your damn interview and leave that part out. See, some people like to keep shit going but try to justify it at the same time. It's bullshit. That's all it is. Bullshit. So, I'm KQ. KC Boxing. I am a new decorative channel. If you like what you hear, oh, and I got some more today, please subscribe to my channel. And you definitely have to hit that icon bell, and you'll know when I upload the next video. And also, if I'm right about Terrance Crawford jealousy of Errol Spence, hit that like button or leave a comment. And like I always tell everybody after I finish my videos, I'm going to see you when I see you on the next video. But the main thing is peace and love. Catch you on the next one.